Hey everyone, welcome to episode 6 of the Minecraft Survival series. Today I'm really excited because we're going to do something that I've been waiting for since we started the series, and that is our first trip to the Nether. So I actually really love going to the Nether. I know it's a very dangerous place with a lot of hostile mobs, and it is kind of nerve-wracking early game if you're not very well equipped in dealing with some of those hostile mobs. But I just really love the whole vibe of the Nether. I love all the cool biomes and all of the cool creatures that are there. So even though we might die, I still think it's going to be pretty fun. Alright, so the first thing we need to do to prepare for our journey to the Nether, well, we need to make a portal, but actually before that, so I don't forget, let's grab some gold out of here and smelt some of this because I want to make a piece of gold armor. So in the Nether, there are these creatures called piglins, and they are hostile to the player unless you're wearing gold. So if you don't have any items of gold armor, they will attack you on sight. So it's really helpful to have a piece of gold armor on you, at least one, so you can explore and not have to worry about getting attacked by piglins on top of all the other hostile mobs that are trying to kill you. Alright, so we've got enough gold, I think, to make a helmet. Let's see. Yes, perfect. Okay, so let me go ahead and equip this again before I forget. That's one thing I'm usually kind of bad about when I go to the Nether, is forgetting to put on any gold and then getting attacked by piglins, which is not fun. For now, I am going to place our helmet on our little armor stand here in the bedroom so that I don't forget where it is. So the next big thing is I need to build a portal, and I want to build it over here in the wall. I'm thinking pretty high up because I would like to have a staircase that goes across and up that way. I want to start building along some of these walls, like little pathways and stuff, you know, build a little bit more vertically in this area. So I'm going to grab some tuff out of the storage room here. What I was thinking is connecting it to the end of this balcony here on our starter house and having it kind of go across a little bit and then up and then kind of turn into the cave wall. So let's try that and see what that looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and just remove this railing, and we'll just bring this walkway out a little bit. This is the wall of like where our bedroom is, so let's go past this. One other thing about Nether portals that I forgot to mention is that they are pretty noisy, so usually I like to build them kind of far away from my starter house or where I'm going to be spending most of my time. Not too far that it's super inconvenient, but not so close that I'm going to be in my house just hearing it constantly. That looks okay, but it's not quite what I had in mind, so I really don't like this, how there's just a straight line all the way across. I think I'm going to put some stairs up here and kind of put another level into it, so let's see what that looks like. Okay, I think that looks a little cooler, and let's put some railing on it like we did over here to kind of bring it together. Okay, so I think that's what I finally decided on for the balcony. I decided not to put any railings on the staircases because it was looking kind of strange, and even after messing with it for a while, I couldn't find a design that I liked, so we're just gonna leave it open for now. I think that'll be fine. I don't think that we'll fall off of here. But anyway, so I've got it coming out to here and then turning into the cave wall. So I want to open this up just a little bit, because I want to go maybe 1 or 2 steps higher. I'm not 100% sure. I think that's probably good. 3 stairs, and then we'll carve out a little area. Okay guys, after much deliberation, this is what I finally settled on for the outside of our Nether portal area. I've got the balcony going up a couple steps, and then we've got like this other little balcony in the mountainside, and I'll come back in here and make this pretty later. So from our starter house, we go up a level, and then we turn and go up 1 more level, and then I've got this little mini balcony here with a little entranceway. And for now, I'm just going to build a plain Nether portal and fancy it up later, because I don't really know what kind of style I want to go for. We're just going to dig out a little area where we can actually fit the Nether portal, and in the future we'll make this into a big room that looks more interesting. The next step we need to do to create our portal is get some obsidian, and the only way to mine obsidian is to have a diamond or better pickaxe. Luckily we've gotten some diamonds already, so we'll need 3 for a pickaxe. So in order to get some obsidian in the overworld, we want to go find a pool of lava and pour some water on it, because flowing water flowing over lava source blocks creates obsidian. And luckily I know exactly where there is a nice little pool of lava that we discovered while caving in one of the earlier episodes. So I grabbed 20 pieces of obsidian out of here, and we'll leave the rest here for later. Alright, so we've got everything we need to build our portal. We're going to also need a flint and steel to light our portal. That seems like it'll work for now. And eventually I will put some corners on here and make this look cool. I'm also going to throw some torches on the side here so we can get rid of this one, but we can still see. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and light our portal. All right, so before we go into the Nether, I'm gonna go back real fast and grab some things that we might need. I also wanna make sure I leave behind things that we don't need. We don't have any arrows, but I am gonna go ahead and bring the bow just in case we kill any skeletons and we grab some arrows from them. I'm also going to bring our flint and steel with us just in case something happens with our portal and we need to relight it. That is always a good thing to have. I think we're ready. We don't have anything super valuable that we're gonna be sad if we lose other than the diamond pickaxe, but we can make another one of those. I'm always really excited to see what biome that we spawn in when we first go to the Nether, because that's typically where I like to build my Nether hubs. So let's cross our fingers we get something cool. Oh, sweet. I warped forest, but we are next to a lava ocean, so I'm gonna move real quick in case any ghasts spawn. Well, that was a little scary. Oh, there's a bastion over there. That's pretty sweet. This is a little scary though. It kind of looks like we're on a little island floating over lava. Also, a good first step when you first get to the Nether is to pause the game, check out your coordinates, and just make a note of where your portal is so that you can get back. Oh, there's a lot of magma cubes just jumping off the cliff up there. Let's see if we can get down to a more sheltered area. I'm kind of afraid some ghasts are gonna spawn and snipe us. We're really close to this bastion, so I'm gonna be real careful. Bastions have piglin brutes that are really aggressive and really strong. Wow, we're like right next to it. That's pretty sick. Bastions are cool, although you want to make sure that you are pretty geared up or have a good way to handle the piglin brutes that are in there. I think I'm going to stay away from there for today just because it is a little hazardous for the equipment that we have right now. But it is good to know that there's one right there that's pretty convenient. Alright, so I have a few goals for our trip to the Nether today. Basically, right now, I'm only concerned with gathering new materials that we haven't gotten access to yet to make our house look a little bit cooler. Specifically, things like netherrack and blaze rods. Hopefully we can find some soul soil and soul sand. I really need to pay attention to where my cursor is because I don't want to accidentally look at any endermen, and I'm really bad about forgetting and doing that. So the good thing about Warped Forest is that the only hostile mob that spawns here are Endermen, but you do need to be careful of areas that are out in the open, like back there where our portal is, unfortunately, where things like ghasts can spawn over the ocean and shoot at you, even if you're in the warped biome. There's an Enderman right there. Hello! So that looks like a basalt delta out this way. While we're here, I might as well grab some warped wood because I love the color. I'm gonna grab some of this quartz while I'm here as well, because this is great for redstone components. So overall, this is a fairly decently safe place to have spawned, other than the lava ocean. Oh my gosh, hello. So now we have some crimson and warped mushrooms. One way I like getting around the Nether in the early game is to tunnel, because it's a lot safer than being out in the open. I wanted to head in this direction and see if I could find a soul sand valley. I'll grab some of these. I really like them for decorating. Oh, it looks like there's another bastion over there, so that's interesting. Wow, so 2 bastions. No soul sand valley. This is a dangerous area to be because ghasts could definitely be spawning over there. I don't see any piglin brutes from here. Oh, that guy died. Well, I guess we'll just keep walking in this direction. Although it might be smart for me to go back to our Nether portal. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is go ahead and head back, like I said, and just drop off stuff that we've collected already so that we don't lose any of this if we die. Oh, that was scary. Apparently, a magma cube got through the portal. That's one thing we're gonna have to be careful of. Alright, so we got a few things that I was wanting to find in the Nether. One of the materials I really wanted to find were these crimson roots that I have in my hand, and I wanted to use them as a decorative plant for our kitchen area. I also wanted to get netherrack to add to our fireplaces. Let's see. I don't know if I should put that lower. Let's see what that looks like. Let's try placing it like that. Yeah, I think I like it a little bit lower. And then our big fireplace in the living room. We'll replace these 2 blocks with netherrack and then set those on fire, and I think that looks pretty cozy. Alright, so eventually we'll make spots for all of these new objects in our storage building, but for now I'm just going to throw them in here. So there are 3 more materials from the Nether that I wanted to get that we didn't find on our first trip, and that is blaze rods, soul sand, and soul soil. So I dropped off all the stuff that we got from our first round, and I'm gonna pop back through and try again to locate a soul sand valley and potentially another fortress. Last time we explored out in that direction. Let's see if we can continue this way. Maybe I can just dig a tunnel through the bastion and nobody will notice. So we're gonna have to be really careful that we don't open any areas where we might run into some piglin brutes. But we should be able to hear them before we get too close to them. I'm just seeing more warped forest. I need to be careful not to dig through that piece down there that has the gold in it. Oh, well, or I could just fall off. Oh, there's a little strider. Hello, he looks like he's stuck. Does that help? Does that help? Just go that way. I can't help you if you won't help yourself. Okay, so more warped forest that way. And more warped forest that way. Holy cow, look at all the lava. Alright, let's not go in there. You know, I'm gonna grab some of these magma blocks because they're cool looking. There's a bunch of them here. I just love the Nether so much. It's just so cool looking. There's so many cool materials. I never played Minecraft before the Nether update, so I never had the OG Nether, but I will say that the Nether update seems like it was definitely one of the best updates. Oh, that guy scared me. Might as well grab some of this blackstone while we're here too. Oh, never mind. Excuse me, I'm trying to do something here. What? I think this guy is just bored. He just wants a friend. Alright, let's see. Let's pop our head out and see if we... Excuse me. Okay, so there's some nether waste this way. That's the 3rd biome that we found. Oh, sweet. Some soul soil. Or, no, that's soul sand. The ones that look like faces. Ugh, I just realized I don't have a shovel, so I'm gonna run over here really quick. Oh, I hear a ghast. Oh, geez, he's right there. I think he's... Oh my goodness. Alright, so I built a little box around us real quick just to protect us from the ghast while he was stuck in that crevice. I'm going to take this time to build a shovel real quick. Alright, and because I'm a big chicken, I'm just gonna sit in here for a minute and hope that he despawns. Despawn already. I got stuff I want to do. Ah! Get out of my fortress. Get out. Get out. Oh, this is so nerve-wracking without, like, a good bow and arrows. You don't absolutely need a bow and arrows to fight ghasts. If a ghast shoots a fireball at you, you can actually knock it back at the ghast. I'm just really bad at doing that. Okay, it sounds like he may have despawned. I want to be real careful. Okay, I'm going to be really careful with this lava.
Hello there.
Oh, hello. Well, that should be enough for right now for what I wanted to build with. Alright, so I'm gonna head back over the way that we came. The next thing I want to try to find is blaze rods, and in order to find blaze rods we need to find another fortress. And since our spawn location, it was right next to a bastion, you can actually use that to your advantage in finding additional bastions and nether fortresses. They seem like they generate in sort of a grid pattern, so if we find one, we can search in all of the cardinal directions to find another one. Okay, so this is the one that I dug through by our portal. The first time we came to the Nether, we traveled in this direction, and then just now we traveled in this direction. So let's see, are we even able to travel in that direction? Alright, I think since we're so close to the portal, I'm gonna go ahead and just go to our base really fast and drop off the soul sand that we just got. Okay, let's hope third time's the charm. Let's find some blaze rods. We're at the bastion. What if we go this way? Hey, that enderman's on fire. Oh, maybe we can tunnel through the bastion in that direction. Oh, well, we made it out the side. Looks like it transitions into another basalt delta over here. So since this is basalt delta, we're probably not going to find any nether fortresses in this biome, which means we'd have to travel a little bit farther to find one if there is one out in this direction. So it's probably a good idea to go the other way. Got some magma cream, that's new. Alright, so let's head back to the bastion and we will go in a different direction. An area while I was digging with some really easily accessible glowstone, so I'm gonna grab some of that because that will be nice to have later. We're digging. Oh, look at that. That is a piece of ancient debris. Oh nice, there's another one. I am literally just digging random tunnels around trying to find another fortress, and that just happened to be in the way. I am not complaining about that. That's awesome. I'm gonna head back to the base and try to drop off this ancient debris that we found so that nothing happens to it. Alright, so we'll just stick the ancient debris in this same chest with all of our nether stuff temporarily. I'll organize that later, and I decided to drop off our diamond pickaxe so we don't lose that. Alright, so back we go again to try to find another fortress. Oh, there's a strider again. Oh, he has a saddle. Here, come here. I forgot that you can lure these guys around with warped fungus. There you go. Okay, so back to searching. I'm gonna go a little bit farther in this direction and see what's out there. 'Cause I had turned around last time because I wanted to drop off some stuff that we'd collected before we lost it. Oh, I see another fortress and a soul sand valley over here. I'll make a little safe space. Oh, there he is. I want to grab some of that soul soil in a minute when he goes away. Oh, now there's two of them. I'm gonna try something. So I dug a little tunnel underground to where I saw the soul soil, and there's some under here that I can grab without getting shot by ghasts out in the open. Sounds like the coast is clear now. I don't know how I'm gonna get over to that nether fortress because I don't think the land goes over that way. Ooh. I wish I had arrows. Oh, he's gone. Okay. So I could bridge out over to that nether fortress, but as you can see, this is a pretty dangerous area to do that. I'm going to run back, I think, to the base really fast and make a warped fungus on a stick so that I can ride a strider out to the fortress. Okay, so 2 pieces of string to make a fishing rod, and I think if we just do this, yeah. Okay, so we got our warped fungus on a stick, and I'm gonna bring an extra piece of warped fungus just in case we need it. I think I'm gonna go try to find that strider that was stuck in the flowing lava that had the saddle already. Hey, there he is. And let's try to lead him out to this lava ocean on this side. Okay, this is kind of scary. I usually don't like riding striders because you're out in the open over the lava. This is kind of nice though, nice little sheltered area that will keep us hopefully sort of safe. Now I know the nether fortress that I found was out in this direction, so we're going to try to get to it just by the lava ocean. I see the legs of the nether fortress. Oh, and I see some scary creatures up there. This is a nice little nook we can walk into. Let's see if we can maybe park here. Can we get him to stay over here? Okay, cool. I need a spot where I can get off of him. Oh my gosh, I'm glad that wall was there. I didn't even know he was that close to us. I'm going to box in this area. I'm gonna leave him like this, I don't think that he'll despawn. Let's see if we can make our way inside by building a staircase. So this is real interesting that this fortress is in a basalt delta, because I didn't think that they typically will spawn in basalt deltas. It must have just been on like the very edge of that biome or something. Ooh, scary. So these little barriers will protect me from wither skeletons because they're too tall to get under them. Since this is only 2 blocks tall, I need to make sure I mark this as the place that I came in here. So I'm gonna throw a cobblestone piece right here so it's just super obvious. Oh, that's awesome. 4 diamonds and some gold. You know, I'm just gonna take this chest as well. All those mobs I hear must be above me. Oh, I see smoke from a blaze. Come down here. I don't really want to be out in the open. Oh, there's 2 of them. I definitely don't want to accidentally hit that zombified piglin, because then all the zombified piglins in the area will attack me. You're making this real difficult. Okay, well I killed that guy and no blaze rods. And no blaze rods again. And some nether wart. We need that for brewing potions. So I will grab some of this. Oh, there's other skeletons down there. Oh, another good one. Ooh, finally, blaze rods. I just got one. I literally just got one. Now I'm on fire. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, I'm going back down here for a second to regroup. Since I found some diamonds, I think I'm going to go ahead and make a diamond sword because my iron sword is pretty close to breaking. Also, I think I'm going to throw a chest down here in this little cubby and store some of the more valuable things that I've found in this nether fortress so far, so that if I die, it's still here. Uh-oh. Oh, it was a skeleton. That gave me a little heart attack. Oh, some gold and some nether wart. That's something. Oh, right in the face. Oh, my shield is about dead. Let's head back down to where we came up. Oh, that scared me. That scared me. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. I almost died. Alright, so since my shield has a durability of 9, I think it's probably smart to head back to the base. I didn't bring any extra iron to make an extra shield, unfortunately. I do think I got enough blaze rods for what I was wanting to do around the base for today, so we might not even need to come back for a while. Now let's just hope we can get back to our nether portal safely and not lose all this cool stuff that we just got. Alright, so now that we have blaze rods, we can make copper bulbs, and I believe it looks like this. Yes, I'm going to make a button to be able to activate the copper bulbs. So let's start in our house. I wanted one here. Place a button, activate it, and then we can... Oh, we can remove that once it's activated, and it should stay lit. Do the same thing over here by our pantry. Alright, let's see what our house looks like with all of the copper bulbs everywhere. Nice and bright. Let's see what our storage building looks like. We've got some bulbs in the entryway and then above each of the arches. I think that looks pretty good. And here's what our farming area looks like with all the bulbs. As you can see, some of them have already started corroding, which is going to be a problem until we get some wax. So for now, I'm just going to have to go through and scrape it off manually with an axe like I've been doing to the other copper. I'm so happy to finally have all the copper bulbs in our buildings. I think it really showcases how awesome the new copper building blocks that were added in 1.21 all look together. Alright, well now that we found all those new materials in the Nether, our base is looking a lot better. We'll go back in future episodes to do some more exploring, raid some bastions, and build a proper Nether hub, but I think for now we're gonna call it a day. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!